What is up, everyone? Today we're working on this. It's hard to tell what it is, but it's a Yamaha MA190. And I had to do a little bit of repair on the head, which is a different video. Check that out if you want to see that repair. And I got to the point where I need to take the cam out and retime everything. So this is going to be retiming a MA190 Yamaha. So far, you see what I've done. Taking the motor off, or these bolts just come right out and the sump comes off. Boom, done. In fact, it's over there somewhere. So now that we have that done and taken care of, the rockers are out. I have a holder screwdriver there. That's important. So let's go ahead and get started. I suppose I should say you should drain all the oil, or at least as much as you can. It's about 19 degrees outside. Excuse me, 29 degrees outside. It's kind of raining, snowing, and it's cold. So this oil is not... Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, you should drain your oil. But with this oil, it's a little difficult. So if you can take a look in here, see how this link is a different color? There's a corresponding one up there somewhere, but we need to find the timing marks. Now, timing marks on this gear is this dot right here. So we need to make sure that goes on that dot. I also need to make sure that's... There we go. Perfect. Now, the cam is going to be the hard part because it just is. It's a cam. But the cam also has a timing mark. It's this dot. So these gold links, bronze links, whatever color they are, go on both dots. It's going to be a little hard for me to show you doing it, but you just connect the links. And then on the cam, if you haven't taken it out already, there's a retaining screw that goes right here, and then the cam rod goes through here, and then you just push it through, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and get it done, and then I'll show you the aftermath. Almost forgot. There is a plastic tensioner that goes right here. It's actually right there. I took that out because it's going to be a whole lot easier and I have to mess with it. There's also another one right here. That's more of a guide. That one I'm not going to worry about, but that one you definitely want to take out because that will get in your way. It just literally slides right out. No screws, no nothing, no way to mess that up. Just make sure that you don't drop the little spring that goes on it. The mark is being covered by the link, but the mark is right there. It goes in the center of the link. Except this one is a little easier. That one is in the center of the link. As long as those two marks line up, you are golden. That is going to time MA190. Why do you have to do this? Maybe you're replacing a cam. Maybe you're rebuilding it. Who knows? So that's going to be the proper way of timing. At this point, you're going to want to make sure you get a new gasket. Obviously. In addition to that, check your valve clearance, because whenever you take a rocker off, check your valve clearance. And other than that, you should be good. Everything should be timed. Put everything back together. Boom, you're ready. Just don't forget to put the tensioner in there. You're all set. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you at that. Quick little video, but I think it hopefully helps someone out there. There's not a whole lot about these engines, and I seem to get quite a few questions on my comments whenever I post anything with these machines. For reference, that's what it looks like when it's put together. That one, oddly enough, needs the same repair, which, if you're curious, the post gets egged out and then it starts wobbling, and this is what is called a compression release, or basically it just releases a little bit of compression when you're starting it, and when it's running, that kind of just moves out of the way and doesn't actually affect the motor whatsoever. It just kind of, through centrifugal force, gets moved and everything's normal. But starting it, that can be a little hard if that is not working, and over time this bottom post worn out, so did a weld repair on that. If you're interested, watch that video. But I'm going to leave you at that. Have a good night. Follow me on Instagram at SmallEngine101. Definitely subscribe and leave a comment below. Have a good rest of your evening. Okay, I know what it looks like. Things got out of hand. Unfortunately, there wasn't a good way of making sure that it was in time. So I ended up having to remove the pump and doing the chain the correct way. Not what I was wanting to do. It's going to take a whole lot longer, but it's the right way to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and get it put back together. I made a video on how to time this. If you're looking for that information, check that video out. But other than that, I'm going to get back to work and we'll see what this does after I pull on it.